Hello everyone, it's Woody Ropes, and today we're going to talk about how to talk to your partner about shibari. So talking to your partner can be really challenging. I know that many of you are concerned that your closest people may not understand your interest or may not take your new hobby very well. But I'm sure that there are ways to approach it. I talked to some of my friends that had this trouble with their partners, and using their advice, I will tell you what they told me and what worked for them. So let's talk about it. Don't take my words as a scientific thing. Take them as an advice, as a possibility. And please never force anything on your partner. So first of all, you need to do a really good job understanding your partner's desires. Figure out what your partner might like to try. It may not be ropes, it may be something else, but you gotta start somewhere, right? This way, some other fetish will be good for both of you. I mean, if it works for you, but it probably would. So if it works for you, then that was going to be the thing that is connecting you too, and it's working for both of you. And coming from there, you can introduce new things, and you can say that we tried your thing, and now why don't we try my thing and see if you like it. But never force anything. Everything should be justified as a means of pleasing both of you. So if you are able to bring your partner's fantasies to life, then they will be much more eager to bring yours to life too. It is very normal in shibari for me to think about other people first. And I think that this is what should be in your mind, that first of all, you can do it for pleasing people and see if it works. So there's really some important space between discomfort and ease. And there are things that you can use to change that taboo into something that seems normal. This is exactly what is going on with shibari now, because due to all the creators, not only on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram, shibari, or I would call it more like decorative tying, is getting out of only perverts. Now is considered by more people as art, and this is good news. So this is another example of how, on a bigger scale, something that has been taboo for many people now seems more and more normal. So try to do the same thing with your partner. Just try things with tiny steps, make it pleasurable, and then it can work. Tip number 2, from my very good friend who I can't name, but start slow. I think that this is very obvious anyway, but why not talk about that? Just as a reminder, you need to start anything, any new thing that you're doing together, start slow, because ropes are dangerous. So you probably need to start from safety, from exploring it together, not just one of you. It's much better if you explore it a little bit together. And then maybe the one who is tying should get deeper into safety, and the one who is being tied should be very sensitive and should be communicative. So shibari is the great means of reconnecting with each other. Not only with each other, maybe with yourself too. Self-ties help with that a lot. Let your partner know that you are interested in an emotional and sensual part of the process, not in the weird shapes that you can get there, but in the flow that you can get from it. Explain to your partner how much trust goes into it and how much you would appreciate if they can give you that trust. I am very sure that in most cases they will appreciate that you confided into them and feel trusted. So in this way, shibari can bring you closer. Thing number 3, consider the arty side. You can suggest taking some erotic pictures to your partner, which can flatter them quite a bit, and also you add some ropes to your shoot. Or as an option, you can invite a shibari artist to actually tie your partner in a pretty way, and then you will have a photo shoot, and then when your partner sees themselves all pretty with pointed out curves, then they will be much more eager to go with it, to keep trying and doing this type of art. The next tip I got from a person who was surprisingly deep into shibari for a long time, and I never knew that they are doing it with their partner, because the partner is very shy and very like a person that I would never think that would be into shibari. So that was very difficult for that person to actually persuade their partner to try shibari. And here is what worked. So what he told me was that she can't say that this is wrong if you address it first. The way how he got her to try it is that he showed her that he got rejected once because he revealed his true self in front of somebody. And she seems like a person that accepts him so well, like every part of him, and maybe she should see the last part that she has never seen. I know that sounds dramatic, but it works. So yeah, but don't say that you have to do it, right? Because nobody has to do anything. Say that it would be nice if you allow me to try. Tip number 5 that I got from another friend is checking out an erotic questionnaire with your partner together. So there are some websites that give you these questionnaires when you can choose things that you like. Some of them suggest you to choose like from 1 to 10, how much you like it, how much you hate it, and then it will show you both. There is only the results that you both picked. It would not show something that just you picked. It will show only the mutual things in the end. So for these things you can Google Mojo, Grade, and Sectionnaire. So if you both need to get some ideas of what exists in the world, because there's so much stuff, you can take a look at this map. I will also put it down here below. And this is pretty funny, but these are all the weird things that exist and that people do. That could be really nice to look at it together with your partner and see the reactions. And see the reactions to certain things, like to which region of the map will your partner go and stop and look at it for a while, and which region he will just like, we're not going there, and this will show you where you're not going. If you are thinking what to get your partner on Valentine's Day, then let me give you one idea, and I'll be very happy if you consider that. I have an online course that is fully automated right now, and if you subscribe right here, then you gotta get a 40% off the course. Also, what is making my course different from others is that it covers the whole basics of shibari and decorative ties, and I'm going to be looking after you the whole 5 weeks of the course and checking on you once every week to make sure that you're making progress and that you're enjoying the course. And I can give you extra the exact things that serve your shibari purpose. So I will be really flattered if you consider giving my course to your partner and to yourself on the Valentine's Day. And the last tip is probably the one that I would not use, but I heard it and it worked for somebody. So let's still talk about it. Make comparisons that can work for you. It is like it's like people who bargain do that. They show you the most expensive item and then they show you another item that is probably the same good but costs like 10 times less. So you were afraid at first, but then they showed you something that is not that scary, and then you're like, oh, okay, that's not bad, I can do that. So using this comparison, for some people it works. So this was it. The last thing that I want to say is that please note that if you feel that you can compromise, then just let your partner know that whatever they think about your new hobby would not affect their relationship. And please don't surprise your partner by just coming up with your hobby without warning them. So if you got any other tips, please let me know your thoughts below. If you like some of my tips, if you want to argue with some of them, please leave a comment below. I will appreciate that. I hope that this video inspired you to start talking to your partner, because the main thing in ropes is communication. Also, I would really recommend you to get my free safety guide here, and please give me your real email. Don't write ilovevoodoo@gmail.com. That doesn't work. Please stay safe, have fun, and have a great weekend, guys. Bye bye.